Fuck. Oh, we did it. Right, let me scroll up on chat. What's going on? Bugs debugging mobs one at a time. The light spotting shoulders. Fear, that's just one of his power cores, though. It wouldn't create a weak spot, it'd just take it off the mob. Clearly exploited that fight. Did I fuck? I took basically all its weapons away from it. That's what I did. I took all its weapons away. What else did I miss? I think we're all good, right? Yeah, we're all good. Fuck it. We're gonna need all of this. That weren't that bad. I just... Once all his weapons were gone, especially when it was trying to charge me with its ranged attacks that I just couldn't escape from.
Snow haze. White as brown.
That was a pain in the ass, but once we got through, it was fine. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. We're on the way. Yeah, it don't matter anyway. I killed it. Relax. We need to restock though. I'm massively out of. Fuck it. Yeah, we're running low on pretty much everything right now. Well, no, we're not. Just precision arrows. I think we need more string or some shit. I think we'll be okay though. No, Neo, Gaia's the good guy. Gaia had a subroutine, a part of her programming called Hades, which was programmed to wipe out the Earth and let Gaia try again if the Earth went bad. Or if the Earth wasn't perfect. Anyway, something happened, Hades managed to gain control, and Gaia basically self-destructs before Hades can get control of her. So this is where Gaia self-destructs herself. It's called Gaia Prime. Who ended up being Aloy's mother, a computer. She was, imagine like the Matrix. She was basically born by a machine in an embryotics lab. Cutscene.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Okay. So we're inside Gaia Prime.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
That lighting's awesome.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
It don't matter if you do look down, you can't see shit. Is the voice Hades using her to get inside? No, we've already met him. We've already met him. It's called Silence, I think it's called. Good morning, Landley to you, Sue. Lightweight to subscribe. Thank you, buddy. I missed that before. My apologies. Concierge Bro is Hades. We've met him. We've met him. Actually, he had a physical form, though, didn't he? So maybe he is Hades. Maybe he is.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
We have met him, but he's also part mechanical, as we've seen.
There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
I'm being a dickhead, get out of my way.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a
I don't
weapon.
think that he's Hades still.
Because of
I
Gaia's
still think that
sacrifice,
he's
it has
Apollo.
been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
He's either Hades or Apollo. He's got to be, hasn't he?
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Alright. What's this?
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
These are the people.
Oh, you will.
It was like the lead
30? Reckon you'll
on
be
the
the one turning the lights
subroutines.
off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
Mate.
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest
Just
of your life.
3 months. Thank you, buddy. Alright, that's just about them getting here with nothing to do. These were the lead, like, people in each area of Gaia's subroutines, if I'm not mistaken.
Mind your footing.
Let's head down, girl. End of the world and she still has time to say she's vegan. True. Uh-oh. So, rumbling rocks, huh? We are going to rappel down, that's obvious. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Woo! I still love that. And that little booty wiggle when she's on the way down. Yes, please. Ah. The Alpha's ghost. What are you talking about? Oh shit! Really? I can't get back up though. It won't let us back up. Yeah, we can't get back up, guys. What did I miss? Explain to me what I missed. Oh, wait a minute. We could get back up here, maybe. What did I miss? So are we climbing back up through the elevator shaft? Power cell! Ah!
I keep finding these power cells.
That's 3.
What do they do?
Oh, actually, we're not actually back up where you want me to go, are we? That's on a different area. That I don't think we can climb back up. What did I miss then? Someone fill me in. What did I miss? Get the power cell. I did, Gustav. Yes, thank you, buddy. Someone explain to me what I missed. It wasn't very apparent. I missed it, obviously. And I'm looking through literally everything I can.
That's my way across.
Alright. Oh, they were talking about the power cell. Right, got you.
Glad that's over.
Whoa, wrong button.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
So we're going up and not down. Alright, upwards we go. Keep going up, go. Alright.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
So there must be a log in here somewhere. If this is where they live, the Alphas. Margot Shed.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of...
Ah, put my headphones out!
I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Jesus Christ. That was well depressing. Fuck you, Margot Shen. You vegan depressionist. So this is the living quarter of the Alphas. Are we calling them the Alphas? Are they called the Alphas? I'd assume, if it is, there would be one of those log things in each one of the cabins, but apparently there is not. Those little things that are like random there that my focus can see, well annoying me because I think they do something. She's a hippie, shouldn't she be all about sunshines and daisies? You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think. Where are we going through? We're looking for the Master Override. Okay, we're still trying to bring back Gaia.
Elizabeth's room.
Ah!
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
So why didn't Elizabeth unpack? Because they weren't here for a short time, were they? Alright. So Elizabeth didn't even unpack. Something's going on. Something fishy. But we don't know. We don't know what though yet.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Music's gone quiet.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
Gaia? Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Holy shit! Fucking hell! So that's how Elizabeth bought it. I don't understand the whole data transmission thing though. Obviously, there had to be some sort of a maximum of a 2mm clearance on these data ports, but there was a 10mm clearance on one of them, which means that the bots could detect it, but what are they actually... I don't get it. What are they actually talking about? I get that. Chill, bro. Basically, we find out how Elizabeth Sobek died. There was a data port that had a bigger exposure than they could allow. It was an exposure that was big enough that the bad robots could basically detect it. So someone had to go outside into the world where it was now toxic and dangerous and reduce that port size. And Elizabeth basically stepped up and did it, and that's how she died. She couldn't come back. A gap in the door seals, not data ports. Thank you, Fresh Kappa. A gap in the door seals. It was not. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Not a data port seal. It was a gap in the door seals. There's 3 logs on this table. We are gonna have to listen.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Why are you here? We'll deal with you in a minute. You Hades-looking motherfucker.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up
These
gal.
are eulogies, aren't they?
I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
She did.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You,
Razor Mario, how you doing, buddy?
I'm water all at once this time.
Show stars, 3 months. Thank you, buddy. Alright, fuck this. Let's talk to Silence.
Aloy?
She's gone. really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Something suspect about this conversation and the fact that she's saying stop acting like a machine. It cannot be that simple that he's Hades. And that's how we just found out from that response.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point.
It is Zavala from Destiny,
What made
yeah.
her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
What was that? You can't do that in this late stage of the game. Then maybe... Maybe what? No, nothing. Doesn't matter. Don't do that! That's not fair! Maybe what? The mind fucks are real. Speak, woman. You see what I mean, don't you? She's proper dick teasing. Alright, we're still looking for the Gaia override. I think we're going up. Yes. Come on. How old would she be if she was alive? Like 1,019 or something? That's estimated from the materials that we've got. What are you doing? There's a ledge there. Get it. There you go. Maybe she left the other one on. Shut up. I see a big ass zip line.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
If you don't tell me I can't zip line from wherever that goes, I'm going to be very upset. Very upset. Hurts. Ground shake. Anything around? Not that I can see. There we go. Where are you making me go? Oh, wait a minute. Back. What are you, little hidden microphone thing?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
What was that about?